Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to AttractPassion. Today's video is about feeling stuck with the energy and manifesting. So, if you're feeling stuck or you think that you're feeling stuck, that nothing is happening in your favor, like for example, you're visualizing, you're meditating, you are doing all the work, but you think that still nothing is changing in your reality, this video is for you. I wanted to put it on the board because we will be more precise by that. We will be able to go more into details, so it will be much easier to understand the process. So firstly, why you think that nothing is happening or that you're still not manifesting certain results? It's quite natural. Most of the times it's because our fears. We think, oh, what if some bad things will happen? I still didn't receive the money that I want to receive, that I want to manifest. What will happen then? You know, the fear. First reason why we feel stuck is fear, but we will be more precise. Firstly, those are just the small examples. We are now talking just about the basic things why we think we feel stuck. We never feel stuck. We are always flowing on the river of life. And I will draw it again. Once I showed you before that way of explaining stuff, and I will show it again because it's so great to understand it that way. So life is like a river, right? We can understand it that way, and we, as for each individual, now I'm talking, yourself is this boat. This is you, yourself. This is you, if you can see, right? This is you flowing on that river of life. This is life. So sometimes there are good moments and sometimes there are bad moments. Let's say plus will represent good moments and minus will represent negative moments. We will have a little bit of fun. So if you can see now, we are flowing on that river of life. And when we are in the good moments, we can see, oh, I've manifested so many great things in my life. I'm so grateful. When I will show it that way, when we are on the good side, when we are up on the good and the positive side, we say, life is so good. So good. Life is so good. And we are grateful. Here we are grateful. It's easy to be grateful here, right? Gratitude, compassion is coming here. And all the good emotions. We all know how we feel when the good things are happening to us. At that moment, it's so easy to say, you know what? I'm mastering my manifestation, I'm meditating a lot, I'm truly awakened, so many good things are happening lately to me. But then there comes also bad moments, because life is about balancing. This river is balancing, it is flowing to left and right side, it is bumpy sometimes, you know, some waves and things like that. But when we fall into, let's make it this way, when we fall into negative moments, if we are not aware enough, we will say, I'm not manifesting. Not manifesting. Why we think that way? Because we would never consciously manifest something like that. We would never consciously choose to experience negative moments. And raise your hands if you feel that way. No, write yes in the comments below if you feel that way. Who would ever consciously manifest something like that? But you know what? We are still manifesting it unconsciously. It's in in our subconscious mind. So what we can do about it? When we experience negative moments, we feel bad. We feel bad. We feel sad. We feel unworthy. We need more space, so I will make it that way. We feel unworthy, we feel all the negative energy, and at that moment we feel like we are not manifesting. We feel stuck. When we are here, we feel stuck. So I will draw again this scale of emotions. If we will need more space, then I will erase this thing and we will go further. But we'll see how much space we truly need for this explanation. Okay, this will be the scale of our emotional state, our emotional frequency. So here are the low vibrations. You probably saw it in one of my latest videos. And we go into the higher vibrations. So higher we go, higher energy we will experience. And we can all recognize this, because when we are in our positive experiences, we feel that higher energy. We are so happy. We are high on life, right? But when we are in negative experiences, we are down here. So we can see that balance between falling into the negative emotions and rising into the higher positive emotions. So we can all recognize right now the balance. But the problem can occur in our mind when we are in negative moments, when we are here in negative moments, that we think we will stay here. For example, if you're facing with financial troubles or financial challenges, let's say you maybe lose the job and you don't have this regular salary or something like that, and you still can predict a lot of new bills which are coming and you don't know how you will pay them. You think that you will stay here forever, and that's why you are feeling stuck. It's so natural, like we all go through that challenges. But because life is that river, everything is working that way. You can see, if you would observe flowers outside, when it's a rainy day, they fall down and they're like so closed. But when there's a sunny day again, they opened up and they go upwards towards the sky and they shine bright again. So everything in nature works the same way. But if we would observe the flowers just in rainy days, we would think, oh, they are dying, something is wrong, flowers are dying. But when we go back to the sunshine, to the sunny day, flowers are rising again. And same is with us. So if you're feeling stuck with your energy, you're actually not feeling stuck. You just think that you are stuck. But why it is important? Because in the challenging moments we are learning about life. We are not learning when we are happy. When we are happy, we are just happy. But when we are going through challenges, we have two choices. And this is the most important moment of this video. When we have those negative experiences, we have two choices. We can fall into a mindset of a victim, or we can fall into a mindset of growth. I will learn, I will see what I can learn from this bad and sad situation. So what is still in my subconscious mind that is manifesting those moments? Because here's one thing, as I mentioned, life is balancing the negative or the lower vibrations and the higher vibrations. But here is one thing, more we are manifesting the perception of positive and negative experiences, more we become aware of that river, and that river will become less and less wavy. if that's a word. I think it is. So when the river becomes more calm, we will feel better and we will not experience so many negative challenges anymore. It means that we will still go through challenges, but we will not fall so low with our vibration, because we will be more aware of the challenges, why I'm manifesting the challenges, what is still in my subconscious mind that I'm manifesting those challenges, and how I can raise my vibration again. And it's a natural process. So when you're feeling here in the negative challenges, it's totally natural. If you're feeling stuck, it's totally natural. We all go through those moments. But what I can tell you from my experiences when I was here, what helped me was being creative, because the easiest way to forget about your environment, because the problem is when we are here, when we are in negative challenges, all our attention goes into our environment, what is happening around us. So the biggest difference we can recognize here, when we are when we are in good situations, we are still observing our environment, but we feel so good that all our attention is within us, inside our body. But when we are here in negative challenges, all our attention is just outside. Oh, I need to find the solution, I need to find the solution. And then we are stressed because we need to hurry up the process. We want to force everything so the life would work again in our favor. But in nature we can't force anything. We are just a boat flowing, creating. That boat is the creator of the waves. It's not that this boat is oh, that's a good one. This boat is not a victim of that river. This boat is the creator of that river. That's why the river can be affected by our perception. So it's a good one. So if you are feeling stuck, my friends, don't worry about it, because you're not feeling stuck for, life is not, you are not a victim of life. It's so important to understand it that way. You are just in those challenges so you can learn from negative challenges, that you can learn to raise your vibrations. When you will learn to raise your vibrations also in negative challenges, then you will not need negative challenges anymore, because you can handle them. That's what life is teaching you. You don't need any negative challenges anymore when you can handle your vibrations. So once again, why you are in challenging moments or in challenging situations? Because life wants to teach you to handle the situation as positive as you can. So once again, if you are here, don't worry. What is your mission right now? If you feel stuck, what is your mission is to learn to raise your energy even when you are down, even when you are in negative moments. So how, the great question now can occur, how we can truly do it, how we can raise our energy, right? When we are feeling here stuck. So how we can raise our energy? From my experiences, many times I was here before I learned to see the life the way that there is no negative moments, there is no negative experiences, there are just love and challenges us to learn us more about love, to learn us to recognize love and to love ourselves, to learn the way how to love yourself. That is what that river is truly teaching us. So it's an important lesson, what I've learned from my experiences. Because I'm an artist, it's so easy for me to fall into a process of creating. I went painting, and every time when I started painting, I just forgot about my environment. And I felt so good that easily I get back to my positive emotions. Even if my environment didn't change at that time, I still get back into my positive emotions and I felt better. Even if nothing changed, I felt better. But what happened, eventually I've manifested more good things, which were leading me to where I am now. My river now is much more calm. So I don't feel so much of those changes from positive to negative states. But I still am experiencing I'm still I'm still experiencing the slow vibrations, but every time when I'm experiencing them, I get back to myself. I become more aware of how I'm feeling emotionally. I become more aware of what I'm thinking about, where I am truly, on which kind of vibration I am. And then I go to meditate, or I go to creating, I go to painting, drawing, writing, or walking in the nature. Nature is truly helping us to get back energy, because like I said before, when I mentioned the flowers, nature knows that balancing, and we can all learn from nature. So I've learned that if I'm creative, if I'm meditating, if I'm outside in the nature, my energy is rising. So every time when you feel stuck, firstly just to recognize what you can learn from the challenge, what you can learn from the current situation. If you are losing money, if you're losing, or you have problems with your health or relationships, you can always go within yourself to ask your heart for guidance. Our heart have this intelligence within which we can always ask it for guidance. You can go outside in the nature for a walk. Walking can help us to get answers, what we can learn from the current situation. The worst thing you can do when you're here is to deal with the situation with anger and sadness. That's how you will not solve anything, but you will make it even worse. So, like I said, go outside in the nature. When you feel it, let's make it. We are improvising here. But still, we are having fun. I hope you're still here with me. Write in the comments below love or a heart if you're still here with me. So if you're feeling stuck, be more creative. Be creative. Meditate. Go in the nature. Go in the nature. Read positive books, or self-growth books, or spiritual books. Watch an empowering video. You can always find an empowering video on YouTube or anywhere else on the internet, or the interview from people who went through different challenges but they achieved many great results after it. Find the empowerment content, because it will help you to raise the vibrations. There's so many different ways. So if you would like to see a video just about how to raise your energy when you're feeling stuck, write also in the comments below, and I will make a video just with focus on how we can raise our energy. And one more time, I put creativity on the first place. I'm an artist, and I can tell you that art is a powerful form for raising our energy, because when we are creative, we become like a vortex for energy which is going through us. We are transforming energy into matter, and that's so powerful. So also we can do it with meditation, but with meditation we are not expressing the energy, we are just becoming more aware of the energy. With nature we can learn from nature. With books we can learn from different people who went through different challenges. So like I said at the beginning, we are never stuck. We are never stuck. It's just a feeling. It's your perception. You feel stuck because you're here. But you never feel stuck when you're here, right? So you are not stuck. If you have ever before experienced positive emotions, then it's not possible that you will never, ever again experience positive emotions. So you will always get back up here, but like I said, challenges here are teaching us how to raise our energy when we are feeling low. Because when we learn to raise our energy, also when we are in the worst situations, suddenly no challenge will move us down here anymore. Eventually, it's a process, it's a long process. Also with manifesting, some questions many times appear in the comments or in the emails that I'm receiving. I'm visualizing, I'm focusing on it, I'm emotionally experiencing it, but it still didn't appear in my life. But you know what? It's a long process. We are changing. Firstly, we are changing our personality. We are changing our energy. And we are shifting slowly also our reality. But like I said, life is challenging us just so we can balance this energy also when we are feeling down. And that's why you're not manifesting yet, because you still have so many subconscious beliefs which are pulling you down. And like I said, when you will learn to raise your energy when you're here in the lowest points of your life, then you will not need any challenges like that anymore, because you will stay here. You will stay in the high vibrations. And that is all a part of the Great Awakening. That's where humanity is moving right now. If you believe it or not, we are all moving here consciously, and people who are not aware, they are moving here unconsciously, because the collective consciousness is rising, the frequency is rising. Scientists are measuring the frequency of the planet Earth, and they can see changes. It is going higher and higher with the frequencies, and the problem is that it is still jumping high and low. And when the collective consciousness will become like a calm river, that's when we will experience all humanity will experience this great awakening. That's why we have right now this coronavirus, or however you want to call it, pandemic or whatever, and many different challenges we can see in our lives just because of those ups and downs, because so many people are dealing with the challenges and they are reacting it with anger and sadness. It's natural to be angry and sad, but we need to find the solution, and we will never find the solution with anger and fear and sadness. So when we learn that all the solutions are here, when we are happy we can recognize solutions, we need to learn to raise our energy, and that's what we are doing with these videos. So this is it for today, my friends. I'm sending you all blessings and love, lots of love. If you're here, I'm sending you even more of that love. Love is the higher frequency. I mean, it's hard to explain how high it is, but it's much higher. It's bigger than board, it's bigger than the table that we are in, it's bigger than the camera, it's bigger than your computer, it's bigger than mind. That's it, my friends, with lots of love. Peace and love. Peace and love.